From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And he'll get it up past the 20. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And a short pick.
Step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he slides and they'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's able to get the first. Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Throwing is Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. Stafford. And the Chargers rush is going to get on 4th down. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. 20. Touchdown, Allen.
Which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Extra point by Gay. And no return on this one. It's the fair 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And he will. And it's good. It's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for elves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And throwing here to start. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And out of the gun, Herbert. And incomplete.
Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he is out of the ball game. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got a man. It's Allen. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he's got it for the... Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through. We know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands. Stafford going to give this to Akers. Down at the 35, it'll be 6. To throw is Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. On 1st down, it's Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers.
Running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he is going to lose you before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
It means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds.
And he's going to go down right near the... From his own end zone, Herbert. Flushed out right.
Get over here!
And he is not going to get away.
They're half we think offense, but this time, their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
On the return is Powell. Comes out here, Charles. Remember, they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford, and he'll slide to a hole. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this.
You're right about that, partner, because each side came up with plays to swing the momentum their way. Still plenty of time left for either team.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. There he goes, left side. The 20. And they're going to get this. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And It's a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there is
3 points by forcing that fumble.
Now Herbert following the turnover. And this one is...
prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
And they'll get him down. He'll be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. In first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles.
And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run.
Herbert now. And to the right side at the 46. They take a shot. Herbert back to the air.
Got him!
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And they will be... After the interception, here's Stafford. Touchdown, Rams!
Together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection.
Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Back to throw here, Herbert. That is caught. It's Williams.
Yeah, things go wrong. You still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Rams are in great shape.
Back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the score.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's going to get across middown. Now Stafford. And he takes. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They can.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on.
On 2nd and 10, Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he'll go down, but not before he come up 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And the coverage terrific there.
Pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right.
Got him!
And it's intercepted.